Hey guys, what is up? It is the Fast Break Report here, bringing you guys another vlog. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about the Domantas Sabonis for De'Aaron Fox thing that's kind of going around the NBA right now, or at least Bleacher Report reported it. And I'm going to be honest with you off rip, okay? I'm a Pacers fan, and I don't think this is what we're looking for. I'm not saying De'Aaron Fox is a bad player. I'm not saying that De'Aaron Fox won't ever be an all-star, but I'm very skeptical of De'Aaron Fox because I've grown up watching the NBA my entire life, okay? I've been watching basketball since I was 5 years old. My dad used to make me sit down and watch Allen Iverson play fucking basketball, okay? Like, that's how long I've been watching basketball. I've been watching it since I was literally 4 or 5 years old. And, De'Aaron Fox strikes me as like the Mike Conley of the current NBA. A guy who's going to go out and score 25 points per game, dish you 7 assists, shoot 47% from the field. He can't shoot a 3-ball to save his fucking life, but he's always going to be a guy that puts up all-star numbers who never makes the all-star game. You know, last year, De'Aaron Fox put up 25 points per game, dished 7 assists, shot 47% from the field, and didn't make the all-star game. And the difference between Sabonis and De'Aaron Fox is Sabonis is a bona fide all-star, okay? Sabonis is going to go to the all-star game probably every year for the next, 2, 3, maybe 4 years, okay? Once you get a trend of going into the NBA all-star game and people realize, like, hey, he can pass, he can shoot, he's a walking double-double, okay? Like, eventually at that point, people are going to just start voting you in based on your popularity. And like, we've seen it this year with Klay Thompson and Kyrie Irving. You know, like, two guys who didn't really play much at all this year yet are, like, in the top 10 for all-star votes this year. And, like, Carmelo Anthony is in there and Devin Booker's, like, not somehow. So, like, there's certain guys, like Klay Thompson over Devin Booker. You know what I'm saying? This is what happens when you start becoming, like, an all-star game type guy, where you're known for being in the all-star game and it becomes a trend. At least fan voting, anyway. And I just worry with De'Aaron Fox that he's not that guy. You know what I'm saying? I just worry that De'Aaron Fox he's peaked. Okay, and that's the only reason I think that Sacramento's willing to get rid of him, is because even Sacramento believes that De'Aaron Fox has gotten about as good as he's going to get. Even this year, he's only averaging 20 points per game. Like, his points per game are down 5 points per game from last year. And they have Tyrese Halliburton, who I think is way more promising than De'Aaron Fox is. And I just worry that, like, he's also got this ridiculous fucking contract. Like, De'Aaron Fox is making $28 million a year. Okay, or at least this year. And then it goes up each year for the next 5 years, 4 or 5 years, okay? And I really wonder, if you're Indiana, do you want to be paying that salary for a guy that you're not sure is ever going to be able to make an all-star game? Or, you know, over the next 5 years, it only makes the all-star game, 1, maybe 2 seasons. Whereas you're trading away a guy who is a very valued position in the NBA. I might add that. Like, power forwards are scarce in the NBA. Like, there's not a lot of guys who are bona fide, you know, first ballot, like, Hall of Fame power forwards playing in the league right now. You know, I think Sabonis makes the Hall of Fame. I think John Collins is a guy who could make the Hall of Fame. You know, and it's not hard to make it into the Hall of Fame. Reggie Miller fucking made it, just based on pure in-game ability. And, you know, Reggie Miller's NBA resume is not super impressive, okay? As a Pacers fan, okay, I can tell you, Reggie Miller's NBA resume, his accolades are not, he's not an incredibly accomplished player, but yet he's in the NBA Hall of Fame, so I don't think it's outside of the realm that Sabonis gets in and some of these other guys like John Collins and stuff like that. But it's just the idea, like, right now the power forward position is a very valued position in the NBA, and a lot of teams are looking to get a decent power forward right now. And I feel like if you have Sabonis and you're shopping Sabonis, I just think you can do better than De'Aaron Fox. You know, maybe you get De'Aaron Fox and something else, then I'd be fine with it. You get De'Aaron Fox and, like, maybe another young up-and-coming talent who's not seeing play, I don't know, Jackson Hayes or somebody like that, then I'd be like, okay, it's not bad. You know, you get Sacramento's first rounder, you get De'Aaron Fox, and you get, I don't know, you throw New Orleans in there, give us Jackson Hayes or somebody, and you send Justin Holiday and Sabonis to the Kings and whoever else to the fucking Pelicans. I don't know who. But it's just the idea. In order to make this trade work, they have to give up Sabonis, and Justin Holiday in order to make the salary cap work just to acquire De'Aaron Fox. And I get it. Yes, you turn Justin Holiday into a first round pick, a top 10 pick, which is crazy in itself. Okay, turning Justin Holiday into a top 10 protected 2022 pick from Sacramento, that means it'd be the 8th overall pick if the draft started today. So it's not terrible, but it's not great either. I still feel like you're giving away more than what you're getting, because Justin Holiday is wanted by a couple teams right now. Like the Chicago Bulls, I think, want Justin Holiday. The Lakers definitely fucking want him. The Celtics want him. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of teams that want Justin Holiday because he's a 3-and-D player. And there's a lot of teams that are making championship runs this year that could really use him. Not that the Lakers are making one, because I don't really know what the deal's going on in LA, but it's just the idea, man. I feel like even in that case scenario, you're still giving up more than you're getting back. And I really don't know what else Sacramento has that we would want. You know, their assets are point guards, and it's like they have De'Aaron Fox, Tyrese Halliburton, and Davion Mitchell, and they have Medu. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of where the train stops on that, because Marvin Bagley hasn't played a full season since he's entered the fucking league. Buddy Hield is just not a guy we want. He's overpaid, I think. Buddy Hield is just, I don't know. He's not a guy that I see even for, like, staying in a fucking Pacers uniform. So Buddy Hield is not a guy we want. Harrison Barnes is another guy who is gonna be going to a championship contender or somebody looking to win a ring this year. He's not exactly the young guy the Pacers are looking for. So it's like, I really don't know how they make this trade work. At the end of the day, it's not a great trade, but it's not a terrible trade. You know what I'm saying? De'Aaron Fox is still a solid player, but I just worry he's got like Mike Conley syndrome, where it's like he's gonna give you all-star numbers and never make a fucking all-star game. And then on top of it, it's like he hasn't really improved his shooting a whole lot from three. If I go to Basketball Reference right now and look up De'Aaron Fox, I'm pretty sure he's never shot much more than 34% from three. So he's been in the league since 2018. So De'Aaron Fox has been in the league, let's see, 1, 2, 3. He's been in the league for 5 years now and has never once, his second year he shot 37% from three. But since then, it's just been all downhill. I mean, 29% from three, 32% from three last year. He's shooting 25% from three this year. He's only had one season where he's played all 80 games or 82 games. He played 81 games in his second season, and started all 81 games. But since then, 51 games played, 58 games played, 42 games played. It's just like, I don't know, man. He shoots 72% from the free throw line. He shoots 45% from the field for his career. He shot 47% last year, shooting 45% this year. Averages almost, 2.8 turnovers a game, basically 3. He gets in the passing lanes, 1.4 steals a game, but it's just kind of like, at the end of the day, I just think you're still giving up more than you're getting. And, I don't really know what I think of this trade. I'll have to watch some Sacramento Kings games to really decide if I like De'Aaron Fox. I like Tyrese Halliburton, but I just like Fox is not... What kills me about the Pacers and the Pacers fan base is everything is they fucking preach defense and athleticism and shooting and all this other shit. And it's like, De'Aaron Fox is pretty much none of that, and everybody wants him. You know what I'm saying? Like, De'Aaron Fox is an attack-the-basket guy. He's going to score 25 a game, dish you 7 assists, but he's going to get in the passing lane, maybe get you a steal or 2 a game, but he's not like a crazy on-ball defender. He's a decent defender, but the shooting is not there, okay? And I just feel like if you're going to trade for a guy who can't shoot, you might as well just go after fucking Ben Simmons, okay? Because De'Aaron Fox, he's only had one season where he's ever shot higher than 33% from three, and it was his second year in the league. So, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where I want to be on this trade rumor, but I'm just hoping we get something a little extra. Just a little extra if we're going to trade Sabonis and Holiday for De'Aaron Fox in a first rounder. Okay, that's all I'm saying. It's just like, I don't know who. I don't even know. Like, I don't have anybody in my mind at the moment. But it's just like, I just need something a little extra. You know what I'm saying? I need the whipped cream on the top of the ice cream right now. You know, this is the sundae and it's great, but you know, I need my whipped cream and cherry on top, and I'm not fucking getting it. I don't see that. So honestly, my end thoughts on this are, if the Pacers make this trade, I have a feeling they're going to regret it. And the only reason I have a feeling they're going to regret it is because De'Aaron Fox is getting paid a fuck ton of money. I mean, a shit ton of money. And he's getting paid like a max contract player, and he's not a max contract player. It's the only reason I have a problem with this. And, you know, the NBA is not like, you know, the NFL or, you know, like fucking the MLB and shit like that, where you can just magically restructure fucking contracts and shit. It's the NBA is not like that. So if they take on De'Aaron Fox, they better be like positive he's their guy, and they better know that he's going to improve in shooting from three, and, you know, like, he's got to be the guy. Okay, if you're going to pay him $30 million a year after this year, and, you know, so on and so forth, 32, 34 million a year, like, I'm just saying, like, that's almost like we're getting in the realm of, like, you know, Steph Curry money, so to say. You know what I'm saying? We're getting into that realm of, like, superstar money, and I just don't know if De'Aaron Fox is a superstar player. So I don't know, man. We'll have to wait and see what happens. But tell me what you guys think about this down below in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your guys' opinions on this. Like, helps me out. Subscribe if you guys want to see more. This has been the Fast Break Report, and I'm out of this motherfucker. Peace, guys.